this is?
It's that newly discovered drug, lysergic acid diethylamide, or LSD for short.
This compound, LSD, has the potential to unlock parts of the brain we never knew existed, an interface between the primal and the perceptual. Imagine the possibilities. We're on the brink of a new frontier. This could change everything we know about the mind.
And what if those parts should stay locked? We're tampering with forces beyond our understanding. Some frontiers aren't meant to be crossed.
No, Dr. Mason. It's the beginning of infinite potential. When we splice LSD with animal DNA, we step closer to unraveling the mystery of consciousness.
But are we certain this is safe? The compound's effects on human neurochemistry are already unpredictable, and with animals, especially predators, couldn't the results be dangerous?
Safety is a relative term in the pursuit of knowledge, Robert, but your concern is noted. That's why I've taken every precaution. The containment units are reinforced, and I've got the tranquilizers on standby. Besides, if we want to understand the full spectrum of consciousness, we have to push boundaries, don't we?
True, but we should still proceed with caution. We have no idea how these animals might react once the compound is introduced into their systems, especially with the more complex subjects. The wolves, the bears, if they experience a surge of awareness or aggression.
That's precisely why we chose them. Complexity demands complexity. The more sophisticated the mind, the more profound the insights. And isn't that why we're here? To understand the limits of consciousness, to explore where instinct ends and awareness begins.
We've done the calculations, Dr. Mason. The preliminary results are promising. If we can control the transformations, the benefits could be revolutionary.
You've really outdone yourself this time, Dr. Bennett. But merging animal DNA with LSD, it's unprecedented. The potential for altered neural pathways, new behaviors. It's both exhilarating and terrifying. What do you think we'll see?
The question isn't what we'll see, but what they will experience. Imagine, Robert, if we could induce a state where the boundaries between instinct and intellect blur, where the animal mind transcends its natural limitations. It could redefine how we understand not just animals, but consciousness itself.
Dr. Bennett, I've prepared the subjects as you requested. I'll make sure everything is in place. But I hope we're prepared for whatever this reveals.
We are, Alice. We must be.
All right, let's see where this leads us. To the edge of consciousness and beyond.
To the edge of consciousness and beyond.
Just remember, we need to proceed with extreme caution. One wrong step and...
We're pioneers, Robert. Every great discovery comes with its risks. Alice, prepare the first test subject.
It's loose.
Get away from me! Demons! Demons!
Alice, get the sedative, quickly.
We need to contain it. What have we done, Harold?
We've opened a door that we may not be able to close. Now it's time to play God and splice LSD with the genome of a killer shark.
Harold, we've gone too far. Splicing LSD with animal DNA. It's madness. What have we done? These aren't just experiments anymore. They're monsters. These creatures, they're not just attacking. It's like they're driven by some nightmarish vision.
That's the LSD at work. It's not just physical, it's altering their perception, making them see things that aren't there.
We need to destroy them before it's too late.
My God. The power outage. It's disabled the kennel locks. All the creatures are escaping. My God, what have we done?
They're gone. All of them. We can't control this anymore, Harold. They're out there, and they're spreading like a plague.
Do you hear that? It's not just the animals. Those screams, those are people. The infection, it's spreading fast.
We've got a real problem here. Anyone bitten turns into one of those crazed, violent zombies. They're not just high, they're completely out of their minds, and they're dangerous.
We need to warn the town. Get everyone inside. Lock the doors. If this spreads any further, we won't have a town left to save.
This wasn't supposed to happen. They were supposed to be different, enhanced, not monstrous.
Well, they're different, all right. They're out of control, Harold. And now they're turning people into mindless, drug-addled maniacs. This isn't evolution. It's annihilation.
We need to find a way to stop this. If we can't contain those animals, this town is doomed. And what about the people who've been bitten? We can't just leave them like this. We need to alert the sheriff and the mayor.
Those sedatives are the perfect antidote. We will need to get them to the hospital as quickly as possible.
Johnny had a rhythm, always on the move, but he couldn't shake the pants. Johnny
Stay back, you damn demons. You won't take us alive. I'll burn you all down. This is our planet, not yours.
Jim, no.
Got my heart in a lonely place. New love's tender embrace. Took a walk down memory lane. And thinking about those sunny days. Felt your whisper.
It's perfect, isn't it? Feels like we're the only two people in the world.
Wishing maybe you'd come back to me. Oh, bring it
Did you hear that?
back, sweetheart, heart.
Probably just an animal. But stay here, I'll check it out.
Jack, don't. It's probably nothing, but let's just go, okay? I've got a bad feeling.
It's fine, Em. Just a quick look and we'll be out of here. What the? Emma! Run! Emma! Go!
I'm not leaving you, Jack. No, no, no. Please start, please. Come on, come on.
Deploy every unit. We've got attacks all over town. These aren't just animals, they're out for blood. Tell everyone to stay inside and lock their doors.
There are reports that some creatures are attacking on Maple Street. A family barely escaped, but their son is missing. There are creatures at the diner. Now people are attacking each other. How are we going to stop this?
We hold the line. Keep people safe, but we need backup now. If this keeps up, there won't be a town left.
People are gathering outside. They're scared and want answers.
I'm going to see the mayor. We need the state troopers.
Ladies and gentlemen, strange and terrifying events are unfolding in our quiet town of Maplebrook. What began as a series of mysterious animal attacks has quickly escalated into a full-blown crisis. Reports of bizarre, violent encounters with these creatures are flooding in from all corners of the town. Maplebrook has become a town under siege, gripped by a fearsome force that no one can fully explain. With no clear end in sight, the fate of this once peaceful town hangs in the balance. Residents are urged to stay indoors and, above all, avoid contact with these creatures at all costs. Eyewitnesses describe creatures, unlike anything seen before, emerging from the woods and attacking without warning. The creatures' origins remain unknown, but their ferocity is undeniable. Hospitals are overwhelmed with the injured, and the town's morgue is reaching capacity. The situation is rapidly deteriorating. In a tragic turn of events, a massive explosion at a gas station on Route 9 claimed several lives last night, reportedly caused by one of these creatures attacking a married couple as they refueled their vehicle. Meanwhile, sightings of these monstrous beings continue to rise, with many residents choosing to flee town, leaving their homes and businesses behind. The mayor shared the following statement.
We're doing everything we can to bring this situation under control. Please stay calm. Help is on the way.
This is not just a local crisis. It's a wake-up call to us all. What lies behind this terror? And more importantly, how can we stop it? For now, Maplebrook remains a town in darkness, awaiting the dawn that may never come.
Tom, give me an update.
It's bad, Eric. These aren't just wild animals. They're creatures, hunting people. It's spreading fast. We don't even know what we're fighting. We need answers, and fast.
Mayor Green, Sheriff Richards, I'm Dr. Harold Bennett. This is my assistant, Dr. Robert Mason, and Alice Carter. You need to know the truth. These creatures, they were created in our lab. An experiment gone horribly wrong.
We were developing neurochemical enhancements. Things spiraled out of control, and the creatures escaped during an electrical outbreak.
The creatures' bites, Mayor, they don't just infect you. They release a compound similar to LSD. It causes the victims to hallucinate, and eventually they go mad. That's why people are turning on each other.
It's spreading fast. The infection warps their reality, turns them violent. We've seen it happen to everyone who's been bitten.
You created these monsters and didn't say anything?
What you're seeing out there, those mutations, it's not just an accident. We push the limits of what nature should handle. Now, we have to clean up the mess before it gets worse.
It was an accident. A power outage caused the creatures to escape. But we're working on solutions.
Solutions? My town is tearing itself apart because of you. I've called in the military.
Good. We have an antidote to counter the hallucinations. It's not a full cure, but it'll stop the madness caused by the bites. You can distribute it to the hospitals.
An antidote? Why didn't you lead with that? Where is it?
It's at the lab, but that's not all. We've discovered that the creatures are drawn to a specific pheromone. We can use it to lure them back to the lab.
If we lure them in, we can rig the lab with explosives, contain the threat in one blow.
You're telling me we can herd these things back to your lab and blow them to hell?
Exactly. But we could the military's help to pull it off. And we need you to get that antidote to the hospitals now, before it's too late.
We don't have time for any more mistakes. I'll take the antidote to the hospitals myself. Colonel Harris can rig the lab.
We'll coordinate the rest. But if this plan fails...
It won't. We stop them here now, or this spreads beyond our town. Everyone, remain calm. The military is coming, and we have an antidote for the hallucinations. Get to the hospitals if you or your loved ones have been bitten.
We also have a plan to lure the creatures back to the lab and eliminate them for good.
And if it doesn't work?
It will. But we need you all to stay safe. Avoid the creatures, barricade your homes, and report any sightings to the authorities immediately.
My husband was bitten. He's seeing things.
Again, we have an antidote which will stop the hallucinations. We are waiting for the military to arrive and deliver it to the hospital. Take your husband there now. He should receive treatment shortly. Now go. The lab's the target. Rig it with explosives. Dr. Bennett's team will draw the creatures back there using pheromones.
Copy that, Mayor. I'll have my men proceed immediately to the lab with the scientists.
If we fail, if this spreads beyond our town, it could be a disaster on a scale we've never seen. We have to stop this here now.
What if this is just the beginning? What if these creatures, what if they're breeding?
Then God help us all.
Our priority is containment. No one gets in or out until we know what we're dealing with. Move out. We save this town tonight, or God have mercy on our souls. Alpha Team, secure the perimeter. Bravo Team, with me. We need to find a defensible position.
Contact, 3 o'clock, they're everywhere. We're surrounded.
Stay calm, Private. Focus your fire. Now, hit it. All units, this is Colonel Harris. Regroup at Rally Point Charlie outside the lab immediately. I repeat, regroup at Rally Point Charlie. Stay sharp, maintain perimeter security, and report in once you reach the location. Over.
Get them off me. They're everywhere. Gomez, focus. We need to keep moving.
Some of your soldiers have been in contact with the creatures and are already affected. We need to administer the antidote to them first. They're experiencing hallucinations. If we don't stop it now, the situation will spiral out of control.
Get him stabilized. We need to get to that antidote.
This will lure them in. We just need a few more minutes to finish the emitters. If it works, they'll come right to us.
We've calibrated the frequencies to hit their altered senses. But if the signal's off by even a fraction...
Then we're dead in the water. Let's hope your science holds up, Doc. Because if they break through, there won't be a second chance.
How close are we? They're getting faster. We need to move now.
Almost there. Just need to set the final sequence.
This is it, Harold. The emitters are live. If they're going to take the bait, it's now.
We've all seen what happens when we wait too long. We can't afford hesitation. This is our chance to fix what's broken.
If this doesn't work, we may not make it out of here.
It has to work.
Explosives are ready. Once they're inside, you need to be out of range to detonate. You've got a small window. Make it count.
They're coming.
Faster than we thought. Everyone, get ready.
Stay sharp. We hold them here until it's done.
Containment complete. All creatures inside. Bennett, Mason, light it up.
Here we go. Wait, nothing's happening.
The signal's jammed. Something in the lab equipment is interfering. We can't detonate remotely.
Are you kidding me? We've got seconds before they break out.
Hold up. There's something coming through. It's Bennett. He's on the radio.
It's all on me. The blood, the chaos. I turned this entire town upside down. I created this nightmare, and now I'm the only one who can fix it.
Dr. Bennett, what do you mean?
I'm going to trigger the bomb manually.
Harold, don't. We'll figure something out. You don't have to do this.
There's no time, Tom. This is the only way.
Harold, think about what you're saying. There has to be another option.
I'm sorry, Robert. I have to make this right.
Dr. Bennett, please.
Goodbye, Alice. This ends now.
He did it. Sacrificed everything. I don't think any of us really believed he would.
He saved us all, but the price is too high.
The town's clear. The last of the creatures are down. Recovery teams are sweeping through. It's over.
We're still standing. After everything, we're still here.
He gave us that second chance. We owe him, and everyone we lost, a future that's better than the one we almost destroyed.
We'll remember. We'll learn. That's how we move forward.
He was a good man. In the end, he did what no one else could, what no one else would. But why does it feel like we still lost?
Because we did. We were blind, Alice. We thought we were pushing the boundaries of knowledge, of human potential, but we ignored the consequences. We didn't see where our ambition would lead, until it was too late.
And now we make sure no one else ever walks that path again. This ends here. No more experiments. No more playing God.
It means we get to rebuild. We have a responsibility now to make sure this nightmare never happens again.
And we will. We owe it to everyone who didn't make it. To everyone we've lost.
We'll rebuild, slowly, carefully. But this time, we'll remember. Science without restraint is destruction. We lost too much to forget that again.